Hello everybody and welcome to this new episode. And so today on Forts, of course, it has actually been a week since I recorded the last episode. And I've been preparing this entire time for the basement. Now, before I want to start working on any of the bigger, non-essential parts of the basement, I want to have the main storage room finished. So I've been preparing for that for the past couple of days, and I am super prepared. I should have definitely enough chests and wood and everything I need, because I have been working on this forever. And so just yesterday, I actually made this spyglass I can now use. So I can see the fire there if I really try. Okay, yeah. I need to be still. Yeah, there. I kind of upgraded my sugarcane process for more rockets, which I'm not going to currently craft just because. And then I did chop down a whole bunch of birch trees and oak trees since I need those for my basement as well as lots of spruce. Which is actually why that's there. I use spruce trees to do that. That's a little bit of reminiscence from what I've been doing all week. Yeah, I have been working very hard. So I did chop down a big chunk of trees over there. Yeah, and I smelted some more copper, got some amethyst shards, that kind of thing. But at the very start of this week, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on those 3 days, I specifically went deep slate mining. Now, I am going to quickly just transition over into me in my secret area, so. Okay, so we're here, of course, now. A skeleton did die on the way, so. But soon I won't really be needing to hide this. Yeah, there are some zombies, but whatever. I'm just going to put that away here as well. So I have made a little extension onto this area, of course, with the shulker boxes full of materials. Now here is 2 shulker boxes full of deep slate, and that took me a very long time, probably about 8 hours. And then all of these materials, the stone bricks took me like 5 minutes. I already had all the stone. And then the stripped birch logs and the dark oak logs, and now the chests and the sun. Working on this, and of course the polished basalt on top of everything I have here, which I will be using a lot of redstone lamps to light the place up with blocks of redstone. And so while going deep slate mining, of course, I got all of this, including some diamonds, which is super exciting for me just because I got diamonds. And then here's a little bit more of iron ore. I just took this out from the amethyst cluster, and then some gold ore, and then some redstone. And then I put a little bit of extra deep slate in here with the cobbled deep slate and the tuff and the stone. And I also got a whole bunch of coal here and some lapis. So it was a pretty good haul. So I'm going to mine this down when we get there, and I'm pretty much going to be kind of reorganizing my entire inventory for this just because of, and I also did make the panes of glass that are dividers, so these are like a divider. You can see it when it's in my hotbar, and you can see it when I place it down like that. Oh, and I renamed my tools with all of my XP from the skeleton farm we made last episode. I forgot to put the skeleton spawner time lapse in last episode, and I was going to insert it here, but it turns out that it doesn't do well at speeding up, and the recording wasn't very good. It was very glitchy, so I'm sorry about that, and I hope that you guys just will enjoy seeing the skeleton spawner and not really need to see it. Thank you. So the redstone and the ender chest, I'm going to be using that very much. And I have some holes around here due to some incidents that have happened, which is why there are spiders there. And also I am going to be using a ton of anvils, and so these are actually for it as well. So I'm so excited to start working on this, and I have been preparing for this for a very long time now. And yeah, so I have pretty much everything I'm going to need. So the deep slate might have to be crafted into a couple of other things. But my main thing that I want right now is to get the storage room finished. So I might have to pick up some other redstone materials when working on the lock, but yet again, I just want to build like the interior right now and the chests, and then I'll put like the lock on the door. Now let's hope that Starlight just doesn't break any of my chests or any of my walls. Now I'm going to be transporting all of these through the ender chest, since I don't like carrying too many shulker boxes here. And I'm going to have these kind of in my bundles, because I don't have a lot of amethyst shards. But I will put the copper away in here, and when I get there, I'm probably going to organize all of this, like the gunpowder is separate from all the TNT and the rockets. And I'm also probably going to spend some emeralds there as well. And I might start selling saddles or make a stable. I don't know. So let's just teleport right over there. Okay, so I want my basement here. Okay. Well, so actually, before we start building this, I just want to like tell you guys what I've been up to for the past couple of days. So, before we do any of the big stuff that I'm planning on doing today, and maybe a little bit of tomorrow for me, not you guys. So I made a bunch of birch and oak trees, and so while I was making the oak trees, as you can see, I got two beehives, and so I decided to just kind of keep them. What's the worst thing that could happen? I have too many bees. I need to breed the bees. What? Yeah. So I decided to keep it, and as well, I have AFK'd at my skeleton spawner for a little bit now, like a couple, maybe an hour at once. So yeah, and as you can see, I've repaired a bunch of bows. I actually got rid of a bunch of armor. I just let it despawn because it was just filling up both of these chests and it was agitating me. And I added tinted glass in around here, and I actually had to move this up a little bit because it was falling. Over time, I will usually yeah. I keep messing this up. When I could really just teleport, I just like flying out. It seems funner for me. So it's nighttime, so I'm gonna sleep quickly. But I am going to see if I left anything in these llamas first. No. Okay. That llama's not very nice llama, is it? Okay. Well, so I have used so much gunpowder that I have been trying to AFK at the creeper farm, but I keep like having social errors. I don't know what they are exactly, but it says that it's some sort of error. I need to start it off. And that, of course, is a warped trap door. And this just seems real stupid, but I'm not doing it without a warped trap door. Because I am not doing it without a warp trap door. I want a warp trap door for the water. I want it for everything. So I might try to use some, so I'm going to use shroom lights in like my laboratory area that I want to do, of course. But, why do I always end up cutting trees? I've done this for the past couple of days. I've just cut trees. Lumber Rubix. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. So here I'm just going to make a warped trapdoor. How do you make a trapdoor again? Oh. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave the rest in here, and I put some finished bows in here as well. I'm gonna leave the shroom lights in there. This is just kind of one of my junk chests that I have lying around, and I have some plans for what I want to do in here. I just want to put some like random chests and then lock them up in the wall and see if I ever need what's in there. I might just put bones and that kind of thing in there, but I'm going to now choose where I am going to be making my entrance, and that's going to be right here. Now, okay, so I might go 2 more blocks down, but just let me okay, so that is now the hole to where my basement's going to be, and so I'm super like ready to do this, and so I'm just going to first off make tile, deep slate tile. How do you make deep slate tile? You need cobbled deep slate. Oh my goodness. This gets so frustrating. Okay. So, now that I found out what I have to do, this is going to be so much more painful than I really want it to be. I'm going to have to like, oh my goodness, this is going to be exhausting. So, now that I have everything I really need and want for this project, there is one more thing that I need to do before I start doing this, and I know I keep saying this, start this up. I've been kind of holding it off a little bit. Okay, so let's start off with coal.
Okay, so we are starting to build up in a tower, and luckily this recording is much better than my skeleton spawner one, and it is speeding up much better. So I'm starting with coal, and I'm going to gold, iron, redstone. Oh wait, no, it's lapis, then redstone, and then finally diamonds. Which at this point I fly off, just kind of marveling at the big tower, and then of course I'm going to have some sort of problem getting back up. Luckily me and Starlight had to keep inventory on, though this was very hard, and it got rid of all my flowers. It takes me a long time to actually get up, so I am happy that I decided to speed this up. But I finally get the smart idea and use scaffolding. So of course I've run out of scaffolding. And finally I start breaking it down from the small diamonds to redstone to lapis, and then finally we make it to iron, and after that gold and coal. So yeah, I was just time-lapsing this a little bit. So we go up, we go down.
Okay, so we just kind of finished up doing everything. Everything should be filtered into the chest, so I'm just gonna let the hopper run back and forth. Yet again, I didn't show making my super smelter just because it's like, okay, I made a super smelter, whatever. Super smelter. I've got so much coal. There's actually still some left in the chest. Yeah, like, wow. The amount of coal I picked up was huge. So now I am completely ready to start this project. So, I will see you guys in the time lapse. So it's currently raining, which you might be able to hear. I don't know if you can. It's like thundering and raining outside. So I am just going to kind of tell you guys what's happened with the rain. So I built the door, and I am planning on encasing this in obsidian or barriers or something like that. But so far for now, I'm pretty much just going to have like the locked door and all the chests. And so this is just so like Starlight can't really steal it, and I don't want to hide it since that just goes to too much effort. Because the amount of times I've teleported today making sure Starlight wasn't online so that I could teleport is just kind of stressful. So here are all the anvils. I'm not going to make any more since iron is now a very valuable resource for me, and I do not want to lose so much at once. So I had in my design I had the pillars on the other side, but I kind of messed that up. So I did cut out the parts where I went to my other world and my breaks where I just decided to just go AFK. But it took me 1 day to build this, but it took me 3 sessions, and each one lasting 1 to 2 hours. The first and second session are kind of 1 session, so you can call it 2 sessions technically. But the first part, after it started, it crashed, and yeah. So I still have all these materials in here for the rest of the basement. And also to put in a bunch of redstone lamps. But I kind of like the torches, though it is a little bit, it's a little bit like weird just to see torches laid in the hall. I'd say this is good enough for now. And I'm going to start like putting stuff away in these chests for a bigger storage system. One where I'm able to like have a dark oak section and a birch and an oak and a whatever section. So it's just kind of good to have a huge storage system like this, so I can do since I like to use a lot of spruce and dark oak and those kinds of things, I can combine slabs and blocks and fences and gates and that kind of thing. And so I have some signs over there, and I'm just going to place them on the pillars and label each one later. Now, of course, I had to kill a zombie, which I'm going to move over until I can get a proper name on it. It's so long. It's so long, I'm just going to hold this. Yeah, so it's literally so long, it's code, I think, a little bit. So, it's a private key, and of course, to get out, you have to teleport, so /TP negative 18577 negative 2119. And it's nighttime, of course. Well, I have a bed down there, so, here's how you enter. Well, yeah, you guys saw yourself. So I did put this in about halfway through the original project starting, and here is where I'm going to be putting the Slytherin common room, right around here, and then Hufflepuff is going to be almost parallel, but a little bit off to the side with a nice barrel design. I'm super excited for you guys to see them. And they're kind of formed around their houses, except for Slytherins. That one was kind of hard, even though it has been described before. So I used the Impulse SV tutorial of Minecraft door lock with private key in parentheses tutorial. Well, to be clear, tutorial is in parentheses. But, I will put the link in the description, and I didn't show it on camera because I've already built it once just designing it, and it's hard to even just kind of show that, and I think I can put a button in maybe that will allow me to open it, but I'm not 100% sure, so, let's try that. I have not done that yet. I've not made a button or anything to trigger it. Oh, well that works. That's the second time that's happened. Okay. I'm going to need to make more keys since I keep losing one every once in a while. So they're all the same key and they all have the same tag and everything. So I just suggest you follow the tutorial if you want a door for the same kind of reasons. So now I've got a little button here. Now can you press the button from... Nope. Okay, that's good. And I'll throw it in and it'll turn on. So I'm going to make more, but this is a lot of progress. So this episode was filmed in one day instead of multiple separate days, which I have done before. But this this is so huge. I think I don't want to make anything more so far for this episode. So next episode, I will start diving into other things like what the common rooms are and my secret laboratory, and I'm not sure what I want to do with the blank wall that I have yet, so I will see you guys next time on Forts, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and you can check out Starlight's Perspective, which is always a couple of episodes ahead of mine, but since I'm posting later episodes forward, you guys can see mine before you see hers. So here is everything I've wind down today, which as you can see, I definitely got too many materials. I'm going to have so much I'll be stocked up for centuries. Which hopefully we're not doing this for that long, since there's so many more things that we need to work on in the future. So I hope you guys are going to have a great day or afternoon or whatever time of day you are watching this at is, and I will see you next time. Bye.